doing today?
I'm doing well. I
All
am.
right, nice. How was your day?
Today's been pretty good. I felt like I got a good amount of sleep last night and woke up and just went to my appointment. So it was a good day.
That's awesome. That's awesome. I have a couple questions I have like in my mind today to just kind of chat. We have spoken about some things like last week. I know you were talking about like you don't really like naps and you have tried them before. Have you thought about it again to try to see if it will?
Yeah. My main thing with naps is because I don't mind them. I just don't have time for them usually. I don't have time to like break in my day, my regular work weeks to take a nap. But I was when you did brought it up, I did think about maybe more on the weekends when I don't have work and I don't have there's less school demand. So yeah, I did attempt to do a nap actually last weekend, and it was good. It was longer than I wanted it to be. I set my time for 30 minutes. It ended up being like almost 2 hours, but I felt good after.
Well, that is awesome. That's really awesome. That's like small steps taking,
Yeah.
just to do. What do you think sleep is important for you, and like what is your end goal by by the sleep pattern we were talking about? Like you want to have at least 7 to 8 hours of sleep in a good day. Like what is your end goal if you get that, and then
Yeah, my main thing with being able to get more 8 hours of sleep each day is to be more productive and more focused. And I've read a lot about like the negative effects that sleep has on your mental health and as well your overall well-being. So really just to be more healthy mentally as well.
So what I'm hearing is because overall you want to make sure your mental health and your health is going to affect you if you're having a good sleep.
Yeah.
And that's the main goal.
Yeah.
And is that something, the not having that sleep like started like just recently, you're not getting enough sleep, or was there something you've been dealing with like for 3-4 years or?
Yeah, honestly, if I think about it, I've struggled with sleep for a long time now. I never really put it as my priority, especially with work. I wake up very early in the mornings. Like I wake up at 5 a.m. usually to start my work week or my work day. And I just it just slipped of making sure I was in bed at around back then I was really good at getting in bed the latest 10 and being asleep by 10:30, which would help by getting up at 5 or at least get some good quality sleep in there. But the real like main indicator when that happened, when I stopped making sure I was getting into bed on time, I gotta think more about that one because that's a good question, and it is like I know it's been a problem for a while, but I never really thought what triggered it in the first place.
We can always come back to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I will say, I can't even say it was school. I would say more of like once my schedule got busier, just in general, like the more responsibilities and commitments I did, and my work day got more of like I had this and then I do this and then I do this. I think it was more of like when I finally got to the end of the day and I was like, oh, I didn't have any time to do anything I wanted to do. Sometimes I stay up to do, what I want to do, which is watch my show. So I think that's more so what it was. It's just like trying to catch up and reclaim the day that I felt like I didn't get to do stuff I wanted to do.
So you were just trying to catch up all the things which you didn't do in a daytime before you sleep, and then
my personal wants instead of like my responsibilities. Now I wanted to do what I wanted to do, which is binge watch shows and stuff. So.
And sometimes it is like that. Like you want to give yourself a little bit grace and a little bit break too by doing those stuff. So that's understandable. My other question to you was, how often do you get up at night? Because sometimes for me, like I cannot sleep for entire 8 hours. Like I wake up to like go use the bathroom or drink water, and then sometimes it's hard for me to go back to sleep again.
Yeah, I will say so far in even when my sleep went downhill, I never really get up at night It's just once I am in bed and asleep, I don't get up again. So.
Okay. Well, that's good because that's not going to be a problem for you. You just the main problem is like getting to bed and getting sleep on time.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
That's perfect. Well, that was pretty good. That's a lot of information we grabbed today. And my advice will be whatever we worked on before, I think you're doing a great job with that. And, you know, like you said this in the beginning of our meeting, that you had pretty good sleep last night. So that's like, hooray, you know.
Yeah, I can say since we've
steps.
started this, I've gotten more sleep. I've been better at getting more and more sleep. It was pretty rocky in the beginning where I was like, oh no, I'm not getting better. But now I can say that now that I'm more aware of like what I'm doing and need to change, I've been able to get to sleep at least 10:30 at night. So.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's good to hear. Good job there. Yeah, I'm proud of you.
Thanks.
Because I know when we started, you were not getting a lot of sleep, and it's nice to talk about it and then try to see what you can do to improve it.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh yeah. All right, Celine. So with that, you know, our session is coming to a conclusion. But I do want to talk to you about some SMART goals, so you're actually kind of pursuing that after our session. So SMART goals are actually pretty, you know, something you can control, and you can kind of figure it out to attain your main goal of sleep. So for example, like you said, you know, your main thing is that not turning off your cell phone before sleep. So I know you're working towards that. So maybe just keeping that in minimum and making sure that you're actually turning off your phone before you go to bed. So that will help you actually get more sleep. So that's something I want you to just keep that and then keep going, and you're doing an amazing job and your improvement, and you know, so yeah, that's all I have for the session.
Cool. Well, thank you for sharing that with me, and I'll make sure I add that into my new schedule so I don't lose the progress I've made.
Okay, great job. Nice working with you.